The moment Eze was playing in that midfield centrally, it was totally different.
It's so annoying. It's so annoying that we've had times in this club where your lineup puts fears in your opponent. Do you think Liverpool would finish this game at 1-1 the way if Manchester City sits back like this at Anfield?
Totally disappointing. 2 points thrown away. 5 games and 10 points in the bag, and it's not the progress that we're expecting after the kind of investments that we've made in this transfer window. It's really, really disappointing. The 2 actual proper tests we've had this season, we've come short. The loss at Liverpool and this draw that basically feels like a loss. Where did it all go wrong, Eddie?
Yeah, like I could go on and on and on, and I would say things that I'm not supposed to say out here, right? But I will start by saying whatever chains that is binding the manager, Arteta, he needs to find a way to break loose of that chain, because you could see from minute 1, City didn't come here to play. They came here respecting us. They came here knowing that they are going to meet a team that is better than theirs at the moment. And then one duel lost in midfield, one bad defending, and then we concede. And then you see at one point they had 6-7 defenders on the pitch. That is a message that these people came here. It's basically what happened last season, right? End of the game, snatch the point. They didn't come here to play. All the yapping that Rodri and Bernardo were doing in the media, it was actually them shitting in their pants. And then the manager handed this to them. It's like it's so annoying. It's so annoying that we've had times in this club where your lineup puts fears in your opponent. I'm the one that will first come out and defend him, but in this one, I would solely blame him for dropping 2 points today. And I don't want to use the word learn, but he needs to break loose of whatever is holding him back from actually going for something. Like you can. I don't see us lose. Even if we play Trossard and Nwaneri in midfield, I don't think we would lose this game today. So why then do you want to waste 45 minutes to try what I don't know and not just go for it? So it's hard to see. I'm so angry that I don't even want to say certain things because, bro, I'm the last person that would be angry at him. But today, I'm pretty mad, yeah.
The manager, feels like the manager let us down. That team selection was a bit too pragmatic. We're at home. City are not the City that we've known for all these years. Right now, they're there for the taking. And somehow, we fumbled it. And to be honest, we could have gone with nothing. It could have been a loss, and it was just fortunate. Thanks to brilliance,
to the
from
rejected stone.
Eze
again
and Martinelli, the subs. Bit of magic, beautiful pass over the top from Eze, and lovely first touch and finish. Martinelli feels like a player reborn. Now that he knows his position is not as assured as it was. So I guess he was probably too comfortable last season, knowing that regardless,
I don't think it's just down to that. Look at the 2 goals he has scored, the way he has made the run, all coming from a different position than out wide. So that is an indication that using his pace could be very dangerous
through the middle. Yeah,
he could be a player like Jota to us. God bless his soul. He could be a player like him to us. Like, he's got that pace. You can't see him running in behind, and then 1 or 2 odd games he comes to bail you out. I as much as I give him credit, I have a problem with the whole team. You can't have 7 minutes on the clock. You score on minute 1.5, and then you're spending a minute 30 seconds celebrating a goal when you are home. Get that ball. If you want to hit the ball
straight
on the goalkeeper's head, I don't care. Tell the goalkeeper, where are you now? Take the ball back to the center line and then go again. We've had teams score 2 goals. Man U won the treble in the last 5 minutes. If when they equalized, they went on celebrating. So if anybody comes out in the media tomorrow and say these guys are not ready or they are not mentally ready, I don't even have
You have
any
nothing.
Arsenal
We have
to use to
nothing to
defend
fight
them.
back.
You understand? So
Yeah.
anybody that wants to criticize
Absolutely.
whatever you say today is your day. I agree with you. If you say they should sack him tomorrow, I agree with you. Today, I'm not defending anything because City, come on, everybody beats them. Everybody scores them. And they come here to play seven defenders. Toure now has turned to masterclass coach under my head because I know this is not Pep. It's his boys that are sitting down on the bench, right? And then this is all of them agreeing that, oh, we are meeting a far superior team.
Yes.
It's painful. It's really, really painful. Now, all of a sudden, we are going to St. James Park looking like it has to be a must win.
Should have been much more.
We shouldn't be putting ourselves in those kind of positions here.
Yeah,
because you don't want to go into the busy period 7-8 points away from the top. Bro, that's season over in my opinion. Because whoever you're pursuing, they have no. They have winners' luck going for them. They have the quality going forward. So you can't take that away from them. Do you think Liverpool would finish this game at 1-1 the way if what was it called? If Manchester City sits back like this at Anfield.
They'll figure it out. They'll find the goals.
And then you look at goals. That is one problem I always have with the Emirates stadium. Once things are not going our way, from minute 60, everybody was quiet. It looked like a graveyard. I was hearing City fans chanting from minute 60. I've gone to stadiums where teams go down. That is when you even hear their voice. You're at home.
That's when they are needed.
Your ground. Your home should be a fortress. And how else do you make a fortress? Why is everyone scared of Anfield? It's the crowd. There's no special air. There's no special rain. There's no special grass. It's the atmosphere. It's the fans knowing that minute 1, that is why they call them the 13th man. Minute 1 to 90, they are going to keep singing. And then things are not going our way. You start hearing the oof, oof, and you look as if I'm back in one quiet class. Come on. Anyway, let me...
The energy from... It's actually very tough. But, man... I would want us to look at, are there any positives to even take from this game? The one positive I'll take is Madueke. Madueke seemed like the only player up for it in the first half. The goal we considered, very, very questionable defending from Saliba. Evan Gabriel lost the ball too easily in the midfield. Saliba's positioning was very sus.
Bro, he just turned his back.
The obvious danger was Haaland, and I believe if he had adjusted his body to make Tijani's decision more difficult, it would have been safer for Tijani to run on and attempt a shot than playing that pass through to Haaland one-on-one, to have that one-on-one. And he actually had a defender covering him just in case, at least he has Haaland, and the second defender could have been able to step in to close Tijani. So that was very shaky from Saliba on his return. I guess Mosquera on the bench would have just been rubbing his chin like,
there's nothing there for him. He's going to play, but there's nothing. He should keep his chin. He doesn't have beards yet to start rubbing his face. He's going to play. He will definitely play on Wednesday when we play. It's Wednesday or Tuesday when we play Port Vale. So speaking of positives, my only positive for today's game is the fact that the second half tells the manager that he needs to break loose. He needs to lose. Maybe I need to take him for deliverance because that is the only thing I see. Another positive is good to see Saka back. You could see.
Yep.
Yes, he's not running like he's not running like Madueke, but the intelligence on the ball, the calmness, when to move, winning fouls and all of that. So it's good to have two opposite wingers, like two different type of wingers you get. And another positive, again, we can't take it away from Martinelli. That was a very, very good finish. He didn't need to. He saw the keeper off his line, a very tall keeper at that, and decided to chip. Maybe a less confident
is a lot harder than he made it look. That finish, because you could easily sky that. You could easily
a less confident Martinelli would try to want to maybe run down the ball and beat Donnarumma. And trust me, one-on-one, that guy is a rock in front of you.
Yeah.
So those are the only positives I see today. And we need to. I don't know. He needs to. I don't want to see that combination against Newcastle.
Midfield 3. That midfield 3. Rice, Zubimendi, Merino. The fans absolutely hate it.
Hopefully,
I
Odegaard
understood it for certain games, but not at home
not
to a
at home,
weakened
not
City.
today. Nah, to a weakened City.
That should have been Eze in place of Merino, and we would have the moment Eze was playing in that midfield centrally. It was totally different, you know.
Yeah, like
Opening his
could see
positioning,
were. Mm-hmm. It was easy
creating
to
a lot
bring
more
out the ball.
chances. Yeah.
It was easy to bring because him holding his within that hole, he kind of drags Rodri back, which reduces the number of man they use in pressing us, juicy, and we're able to.
And
give
even
out
on the
faster.
ball, he's able to shift, beat a player, pick a pass, and just keep things flowing. Yeah. So
and then also an indication that he can combine on the right, he can combine on the left.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't want to put it to a position because if we play 4-2-3-1, he's the 10. He has the whole pitch to play. But if we say we want to stick to the 4-3-3 that we've been playing last season, he can play whether it's on the right where you combine with the right winger or on the left where you combine however you want to do. So that whole front three is good that we have a player that can play across the front. Across board. So
and he actually puts in a bit of a shift going backwards as well. I don't know. Arteta has no excuse. We've been saying this literally every week. At this point, Arteta has no excuse. He has all the tools.
You know when I'm going to say something? I don't want to talk about excuses now. When I'm going to say something will be after the Newcastle. So there's a 2-game week window where Liverpool plays Chelsea and United, while we play Fulham and West Ham. Right? Yeah. Liverpool could well go on and beat Chelsea and United.
Easily.
We could as well go on and beat Fulham and West Ham. Also, they could drop points, we could drop points. But if I'm looking to see where I could cover the 5 points gap or whatever points gap it will be after Newcastle, because Newcastle is going to be tough. Let's not take that away.
Oh, yes.
That
obviously
is when I
not the
see.
same threats without Isak, but they've made some decent signings and they look quite a team.
With what we have, I shouldn't be thinking of dropping points to Fulham and West Ham because these are the kind of teams that gave us problems last year. That was why we were so happy that we have the tools to. But again, another positive I can see on that is from the sample size of 6 games this season, it is clear that with teams, with the West Ham kind of and Fulham kind of teams, which you saw against Forest, we are not going to be this.
We're not
respectful to anybody. Yeah. So we'll just go in and get it done. Now everybody is coming back fit. Saka is back. Hopefully by next week, Odegaard. Even if Odegaard wants to sit out the next 2 weeks, we have enough. One is there that we see that can play that. And yeah, we go on from there.
Let's do a quick player ratings from
today
the back. Yeah, Raya in goal.
He had nothing to do, so yeah, give him a 7.
A 7? Jeez, you've been generous today. A 5.
Yeah.
Nothing.
He
had
nothing to do.
Average.
Like there was nothing for him. He was close to that Haaland. He didn't get down on time, but he was pretty close. That ball was very close to him, so he couldn't save that.
Decent, tidy finish.
Yeah, and then
Haaland.
Other chances that came, he passed the ball well. He cleared the ball. He didn't fluff any line, so he had nothing to do. So I can't really rate him. The person that had a terrible game, in my opinion, was Timber. This is like the first bad game.
Yeah, he was up next. Timber.
Timber. I'll give him a 6.
Saliba.
6.
Yeah, I'll be a 5. This wasn't his best game. Haaland had him on skates today, and that's very unusual. Normally, between him and Gabriel, they're able to.
But there was really no. That is the thing. There was really no battle today. Like there was nothing to battle today except that.
It was more positional.
Yeah, than.
It was more positional, and the times where Haaland found himself, in dangerous situations, Saliba was found wanting. And that's why he gets a 5 for me.
Yeah.
Gabriel?
6.
Maybe just one better. Yeah, I'd agree. 6.
Give him a
Calafiori?
7.
Calafiori, yeah. He had a decent game.
Yeah, he had a decent game. Even in the first half that we had nothing, he was still able to pick up positions and progress.
Nice, yeah.
Which we shouldn't be saying, but yeah.
Imagine that from our left back. Merino, ghost.
like he
5.
didn't, no rating. There's
No
nothing to rate.
impact.
Like NA, yeah, like he didn't boot enough for me
Barely
to
any
give him a
impact.
rating. Yeah,
Zubimendi,
6.
pretty decent.
It was good in the second half, so I'll give him a 6.
Yeah. Declan,
5.
not one of his best games. I'll tend to agree with you. Madueke, I'll personally give him an
6.5.
8. Nah, I'll give him a much
6.5.
higher score. I'll give him an 8.
No, he played 45 minutes, bro.
Yeah. He was literally the only
because
outlet.
of the chances and the shot
The
on
only
target and all of that. I'll give him a 7. I'll give him a 7,
The
not an
only
8. I'll give him
outlets
a
we
7.
had.
I'll give him a 7.
Victor Jokers,
6.5.
Anonymous. This was a 5 or 6 performance for me.
6.5 for me. He was dead. The runs were dead. Put his body up and about. There's nothing he would do. It's not like you gave him ball that he couldn't shoot. He ran the channels. So, bro, there's nothing more he can do.
There are a few positions that I found him sus. Remember, earlier in the game, I noticed something like, okay, there's a slight shift in the team. The midfielders are actually trying to find him when he's making those runs. But he makes those runs, the pass comes, his first touch takes him wide. That's where that class comes in my opinion.
Yeah, but again, you have to look at the defenders, bro. Diaz and Guardiola, they are fast.
That's why it's a special, looking forward to something special. That's
I understand,
in my opinion.
but if you are not fast enough, there's nothing special. He's a cool striker, a finisher. But if you're not fast enough, look at Martinelli. Even Martinelli had to, like, he used his body and he was fresh. That was why, like, they were on the same line with him.
Literally similar pass Gyökeres got in the first half.
Yep.
First touch took him wide. Martinelli, a smaller frame, was able to hold off his defender and find a finish. So yeah,
smaller frame.
Gyökeres was quite sus.
That plays a part as well. So yeah,
Gyökeres was quite sus. Trossard,
6.
Yeah, he was pretty.
Put in quite a
bit of a shift
balls
today. Yeah. Nothing too crazy. Did he justify his starting position? I don't know. I think Eze could have as well started on the left, or Martinelli, and Trossard being a late sub. But yeah, the subs that came in, Mosquera barely any time to make an impact. Saka,
7.
Pretty decent second half. Very good to see him back.
7.
Always a threat on the ball. Was able to just bring some composure to our attack. And yeah, 7, I agree. Iberici Eze,
7.5.
Totally flow in the middle of the park. Control performance, combining with Zubimendi. I think he made Zubimendi a relieved man in the second half, sharing the workload of, taking the ball on transitions,
taking the ball out,
and linking up with the forward players. Martinelli,
Martinelli, I'll
hero
give him
once again. I'll give him an 8.5 because he's pulled the rabbit. He's pulled the rabbit again.
I'll tell you, he deserves a 9, but I'll give him an 8 because he didn't go to grab the ball. That's my problem with. So I'll take a 1 out of
mentality. Nah,
yeah,
I think
go grab that
for
ball.
me,
go grab that ball.
He was once again our saving grace, because we could have easily left this game with 0 points.
One maybe
early,
give him a
5.
Yeah.
Barely had any impact. Yeah, I mean, looking at this
rate
squad,
the manager? He's part of the lineup. You should rate him.
The manager, 5.
Okay.
Maybe a bit higher for the subs. But you're at home.
Which subs?
He
didn't have a choice. He didn't have a choice. Even an amateur coach would make those subs, bringing your attacking players. You needed a goal.
It wasn't a tactical.
There's nothing.
It's crazy.
There's nothing special there. I called those things at halftime already. So what is special? What is, bro? Let me not say something, but I could do a decent job.
It was so interesting seeing Pep being pragmatic and negative today. It's so unlike him.
Those were his boys
So
listening
unlike
to
him.
that was him listening to his boys, listening to advice. That first half was terrible. We couldn't do anything. We couldn't get out of our half, and that was the most annoying thing. We couldn't get out of our half at all. Sometimes you had to see
Eddie,
Trossard
you know
come
what?
so deep.
I'm going to make myself a drink and put this performance behind me. Guys, let us know what you think about the performance, what you think about the manager's decisions, just everything about this game. Would love to hear your thoughts.